The Fargo-Moorhead project is a 30-mile diversion channel around the cities of Fargo and Moorhead. It'll allow floods to bypass during major events. Flood protection infrastructure is very close to my heart. I grew up in an area not too far from here where we deal with flooding all the time, and I've seen the impact to communities, the stress that creates for people to have their homes and sometimes even their lives at risk.
So Hatch really nurtured a long-term relationship on this project. We started in 2016 as a part of a proposal and now are executing the design of this diversion project. We used a 3D model to make sure that where the roads met the channel, we were meeting and there was no discrepancies at the interfaces. We also used some unique hydraulic modeling approaches to make sure that the channel that we designed would actually convey the floodwaters and protect the residents of the Fargo-Moorhead area. So now the design is finished, we've moved on to construction support and making sure that they build the channel as we've designed it.
This project means peace of mind for the community. We're not digging up our athletic fields to build our emergency levees. We're not evacuating hospitals and nursing homes. We're not pulling our kids out of classes to fill sandbags. It will be operated by Red River Valley Alliance, maintaining the facilities, including the trails, the channels, the levees, for the next 30 years. At that point, it'll be turned over to the Metro Flood Diversion Authority going forward.
So one of the main challenges is the accelerated design schedule. They wanted us to do the design essentially in roughly a 2-year window for 30 miles of channel. I've been in other flood diversion projects where we've had more than that amount of time to only design 2 miles of channel. So we had to keep the construction moving to make sure that we could meet the end date of the project.
One of the biggest technical challenges was related to the soil stratigraphy. We have very weak clay soils here, which pose challenges from slope stability as well as structure foundations. Temperatures can get well below 0 degrees Celsius, which poses some construction challenges. We also had to account for that in terms of frost penetration that we had to design for. One of the things I think it makes the project interesting is just the grand scope of it and all the different types of structures that are involved. We have earth structures like the channel itself and the levees that are protecting from the floodwaters, the nature-like outlet structure, as well as several rail and road bridges and 2 aqueducts that are pretty unique to this area.
Things like wetland mitigation and fish passage have all been carefully considered and included in the project. The wetlands that we've impacted have been mitigated through the creation of new wetlands, both within the diversion channel and within our local drainage system.
The finished project is going to include a very natural environment, undulating embankments that will be covered in trees and grasses, trails available for biking, for walking. I'm really excited about the opportunities that are being made available to the public.
We brought a diverse team of engineers and other staff from across our North American offices. A number of our team members worked on a similar project up north on the same river. We also had team members that had worked on other flood protection projects in the area with the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers.
We had different business units, sectors, and practices working together seamlessly. We had our ESE group taking a major role on the design of the project. We had our hydropower group designing the channel, the aqueduct. We also had the PDG group being a part of the electrical mechanical design of the aqueducts. We had our infrastructure group being a major part of design of the rail crossings. We really showed that we can work together to achieve the goals with our clients.
Hatch has been incredibly important to the success of this project. The timelines have been demanding and the range of technical issues has been very diverse. They've successfully provided the right expertise at the right time through each phase of the project and have been very important to the delivery of a successful project.
I think the project best exemplifies our manifesto in terms of creating positive change in a community. With this flood protection project, the community will immediately see the benefits of the project. It's very rewarding to be involved with.